Close.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. We can hear you now.
Oh man, see, I gotta go to the old
Hold on,
school
let me
with the
put my
wires and
headphones
all
on. Let
that.
me.
The pods ain't doing it.
Can you hear me? Oh, there we go. There we go. Ah, what's up, baby?
You?
Oh man, I can't
There
call
you
it,
go.
man. You
Yeah, I'm
know,
here.
quarantine, locked in. You know what I mean, trying to make the best out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, little Shizzy Smalls, man. Him and Big got the same birthday.
You already know, man. But definitely
That's crazy,
been in
right?
a smaller spot than this before. Ah, my brother, man. Definitely. What'd you say?
Hear me?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Um,
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This shit done turned me into a whole beast and started
can
the
you hear me?
podcast. You know, episode
Yeah, you know,
26. You know,
Zoom been
grateful to
doing
have my brother on here. You know what I
episodes,
mean?
man. Like, you do everything on
Just
Zoom.
dropped the book.
You
Just
know what
finished
I'm saying?
doing a book. You know what I mean?
It's the new Dave and Buster's and all that.
Thank you. Me and Neff, I
Yeah,
see
Cash
Neff
App.
just jumped in. Me and Neff, we've been in the
You know,
studio
everybody
making
up.
some magic
It was dope because
happen.
we had a lot of
You know what I mean? So they're just taking advantage, man.
cards and
What you
stuff
been
through
up
the
to,
mail.
man?
Gifts and stuff through the mail for him ahead of time. So, on his birthday.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Yeah. Oh no, he had a
That's
good
what's up,
time, man.
man.
Look, they play games and everything. Hold on.
That's what's up. Definitely happy belated birthday, man. We had fun on your birthday, man.
Is that what it
We
is?
had a we had a lit ass Zoom party for your
I'm gonna stick
birthday.
to these
Happy
wires
belated
too,
birthday
bro.
to Lil Shizzy. His birthday was yesterday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yo, Shiz. Yeah, you get. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lil Shiz's birthday was yesterday, right?
yeah.
Kinda. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. What y'all wound up doing yesterday on what y'all wound up doing during the quarantine yesterday for his birthday?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear you now.
That was like a
Ah, you going in
situation
and
where
out, bro.
it was by chance.
There we. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
hear you
like
perfect
we
now.
we um we was uptown, the whole crew, me, Cass,
That's dope.
Ak wasn't even in
That's
around
dope.
at the
And you get to
time.
save a couple dollars. Get to tuck a couple hundred.
And it was like a whole group of
That's
us, man.
dope.
Like we was
That's
getting
dope,
ready, we was
man.
getting ready to go
Yeah.
to like Chrome or something. So we like, yo, let's you want to go? We was about to get fresh. And we like, let's go get a cut. So me,
That's what's
Cass
up.
and I went around to Sharp as ever on Ogons,
That's what's up. He
and
had
we in
fun
there
with
getting
it. How do you
cuts,
like it?
and
Made the best out of it.
little neon pull up out front.
That's dope, man.
Dude come in. He walking around, looking around, whatever. So he ended up
Shout
knowing
out to
my
everybody that's just
barber
logging
Chuck.
in. Drop your city, your
So he
state, your
like, yeah,
country.
my brothers they own
Yeah,
Rough
man, you gotta
Riders,
stick
this,
to the
that, and the
wires. I
third.
know
He
we got
came in
all this
playing a
little
lot,
cute
snippet,
technology around
snippet
here too,
tapes.
man. I'm gonna keep it
Came
old
in
school,
playing the
man.
snippet tape and all
So,
that
man,
shit. I'm looking at him like, bro, I look outside, I see the neon.
we was just playing one of my favorite
Right?
records,
Like,
man.
I see the neon. I'm like,
2000.
I'm cool, bro. Like, I
How
just
did
had to
how
keep it
did you
moving.
wind
So,
up, going
he
from,
asked us to rhyme. We rhymed for him,
Logan
whatever.
Valley,
Exchanged
Philadelphia,
info and all that.
the back
And he
block,
was like, yo,
to
I'm gonna
you
try to come
winding
up to
up
meet
in
my
New
brothers
York
on Monday.
City,
So this
at
was on
that
a
time
Friday.
one of
So
the
we hooked
hottest
up to meet
record
my brothers
labels
on
in
Monday.
the world. You know what I
We ended up
mean?
driving up,
How
to
did
the
that happen?
Carlos.
How
Went
did
up
that
there,
whole situation
split for
happen?
Y. Yeah, we split for Y. D was out of town at the time. Made our round around, New York, whatever. Came back to Philly, waited for D to come back. Met up with D, and everything else was kind of like history from there, man. Like, to that.
Wow.
Now he no, he came up. So he came up on that first trip to New York. You
Okay.
ain't never got to be like, if you team or you squad, like you ain't never got to be at the initial situation. Like, you think you the movement, you're part of the movement. So it was like you just ain't
Hey.
happen to be there. But when we go, everybody go. Yeah. So the first situation was just it wasn't no artists around. It was just us spitting. Like, just for we was at the Rough Rider office that used to be on
Yeah.
53rd Street, 53rd and 8th Avenue. So we was there with no artists there. But the next time, like when we got up, when D came
No
back
way.
and we met on the Love Is Blind
Yeah.
video shoot, that's when that's yeah. That, shout out to Eve. That's when it started getting crazy because that's when you got Drag there, you got the Locks there, you got everybody there. Infant Cross, they was there, and then you had a bunch of other dudes that was
Right.
trying to get on, other crews that would just come around. So basically from battles.
Okay.
That was it. Like that whole yeah. No holds bar. Everything go.
That's what's up. So when y'all was
You
going when
just
y'all was
going
going
in
up there,
battles
how did y'all get
nonstop
Ock involved
all day,
into
every
the
day.
mix? I didn't even know he
You know what
wasn't
I'm
at the
saying?
barbershop that day. Okay.
Philly,
Right.
Diamond
Most
District. Yeah,
definitely. Most
shout
definitely.
out to Lot. Shout out to
So
Rocka and Black's Fame. That's Fame, right?
everybody go. So y'all up there in New York
And Rock.
City, Carlos Deep. Like, did y'all just spit for him, or was
It was
like,
probably
did y'all had
it
to
was
battle
it was
some like some
crazy.
of
It
the
was funny,
artists? Like,
right?
how did that
Because
whole
like
situation go down?
that was probably like the most balanced
Okay.
battle that we had because everybody else we was just running through, right? Because like when we went out there, you got to think everybody that was rapping
Right.
early 2000s was coming off of that whole Siegel. Siegel had that flow like doing his thing, and everybody tried to copy that. You had before that, you
Okay.
had everybody
Shout
trying to
out to
copy
Eve.
Mason, Big, and all that, right?
Oh.
We was taking the street stuff and
Right.
taking it and putting it in like
Right.
back, punch lines, grimy. It was like, yeah. So wasn't nobody expecting that. Like everybody rapping about their rollies and all that, and we rapping about snatching the rollie off you
Just
and
battles.
then throwing you off a
Just
building or
grimy,
something. Like, you know
nasty
what I'm saying?
battles. It
Like,
wasn't no hold bars back then neither.
so
Wasn't no
yeah,
animation or none of that shit. Just going in.
yeah, 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 yeah,
What was your favorite battle? You remember like
yeah.
what was like
So it
who gave
was
you the most
the battles we was
competition out of that
going
Rough
out there,
Riders?
like going through
Oh,
New York, like
that's
everything.
right.
Yeah,
They had
yeah.
Diamond District at that time too,
It was
right?
easy because they wasn't ready.
Oh,
Right by the time they came around
yeah,
to figuring out what we was doing, right? Like they had to battle us first.
yeah, yup,
When
yeah.
they
Black
figured out what we was
Fame,
doing,
Lotto,
they went back
and Rocker. Yup,
and then they
damn.
tried to come
Shout out to
back with
Diamond
that,
District. It
right?
was a
Like
shit too.
switch their style up.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
all,
right,
all that. Yeah, mhm.
right, right, right.
Facts.
That gutter, grimy punchline at the punch. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Facts. Yeah.
yo.
Yeah,
So
that
I'm gonna do that.
griminess.
So
Like that's
TD,
that's why I always compared y'all to
my
like
manager at
well
the
not
time,
compared y'all to nobody,
HY.P.E.
but y'all was like the Philly
Shout out to
Locks.
Terrence
You
Dean.
know what I mean? Y'all the Philly
Yeah,
Locks. You know
TD
what
the
I mean?
negotiator. Yeah, that's his father. Yeah, which is crazy, right? Because he ain't even lead with that when he met us. He was just like, yo,
Right. Right.
he,
Right.
nah, he didn't do
Right.
that. Like, but so he was like, so what happened was we went up
Re-
there and we was
yeah,
running through everything,
cause
right? Running through everybody.
Philly was a
Bring them up,
different
we shut them
animal
down.
back then.
Like that's just what
Like
it
the New
was.
York rappers, like they
Um,
was just coming with the lyrics, and
we
Philly
came
was
at
coming up with the
Philly. So we
punchline,
figured
stop and
we started going
go.
out there
We
and like
talk about
we
pulling the
let
hammer out, then we pulling it
we
out.
let
Like
like
we
the
was on
palette,
that. Like everybody doing now.
you know
But
what I'm
back
saying?
then, like so
So
that's what's up.
everything kind
So
of shut
y'all
down
got
for
that
the
popping. Y'all
holiday.
up there
The
crushing
holiday
all the
shut
battles
down.
and all
Everybody
that.
everything shut
So
down for the holiday.
Rough
We
Riders,
came
you
back
know, they working
home
on their first
and we
compilation.
started
They got
recording. So
DMX out there.
I
This
was
dude
producing at
sold
the time.
10 million records, like fresh out of the back. You know what I mean? 10 million records. Then put out a second album, sell 5 million records, right? That was in '98. And then they come recruit some young, hungry cats from
Yeah, you
Philly.
know what? So
How did
that project
y'all work your
25
way
City. We
onto the
did like
compilation with all that
Oh,
competition
yo,
going on
but
because
just to be in
back
that
then it was just
mindset,
all
like I'm ready
competition
though,
in every label.
right? So it's
How did
like
y'all just squeeze yourself and squeeze
we just
yourself
went
into the
from
fourth spot on
knocking
that
on the
joint?
block to, you know, Lid Studio to Sony to Tour Pop right off,
Shout out
right?
to
So
Terrence
it's like
Dean.
everything was just happening so fast. The people that we
That's
couldn't
Swiss
even
dad,
really
right?
get
That's Swiss
around,
Beats
or
father,
artists that we
correct?
wanted to kind of connect with, they was just all
Right.
right there all of a sudden.
We gonna get into
And
that too.
just to sit back and just watch,
He
you
ain't
know,
have to. He already
rough
had a
riders
vision
at
for
the
y'all.
peak
He ain't have to say
and
my he ain't
Cash
have to
Money
say
at
my
the
son is
peak.
the one of the best producers in the
Like,
world right
at
now.
that
That's
time with
dope.
the whole Hot Boys and all, like the whole crew, with the original crew, like watching them at their peak and just sitting there and just kind of like just being in, just
Right.
coming in. It's like,
Right.
yo, all right, like I know we could do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, like you don't just get here, right? Like and not be built for it or not be made for it. You know what I'm saying? It was destined. So like, um, that whole vibe was just like amazing. I mean, that whole experience was just amazing, man. Just to sit and watch, like not even to be on, to be on the stage, but just to sit and watch how everything was moving. Like,
Yeah, I can hear you. Now I
yeah,
can hear you.
because I always been observant, man. Like, I like to observe things. Put me in a mix. I just want to observe.
Yeah, shout out to ruggedness. Yeah, the back cave radio.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's me, man. Yeah,
Right.
right.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Hmm. Mm.
Nice. Right. They're like, oh, they pin songs together too. All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Wow.
I met you at Liz. Yeah, I came at Liz one day.
That's crazy.
What you
So
say?
y'all go from trying to
Yeah, it
paint
was
this
something
picture
like,
because
like I
we
just
got
remember
some we got
walking
some
in.
young hungry
Remember how they
artists
used
on
to
here.
have that little
Y'all go there,
little
y'all do your
little
own shit in
studio,
Philly. Go to New
and we used to
York.
sit at the computer and play
They
the game or whatever.
producers see
Like
y'all hungry, y'all
I just
grinding, so
remember
now
just
they
walking
giving
out
y'all
there.
beats. Y'all
Like
get y'all
that's
they
that's
throw
when
their
like we
artists on
first
their
like
young ones,
came in
slide y'all into the
contact
fourth
and
slot.
whatever
Next
that
thing
day
you
was.
know,
I don't
y'all
know
on
why I
tour
stopped by. I might have
with one of
came,
the second
dropped something off, picked something
hottest
up, and
record
I don't remember
companies
what
in the
it was.
world. Y'all on
It
tour
was
with
that.
Cash Money when
Yeah, it was
Cash
it was
Money
just that
was
one day.
on
Like
fuego. They was on
and
fire.
just it started
How did it
connecting from
feel to be
there.
on tour with when Rough Riders and Cash Money was on tour?
Oh man, it was lit. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, lit in there playing the game. He's in there. I don't know. He's playing solitaire. What he was playing up in there.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, we was connected. You was moving around a lot at that time, so it was like
Right.
yeah, you was moving around, and we was going
Oh
back
yeah,
and
they was killing
forth.
it. Yeah, they
And
was
I don't
killing
think
it.
it was until like
Right.
maybe like 2003, 2000
Right.
somewhere around that. Four, somewhere. Like that.
Right. Right. Definitely. You got the memories. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got the memories. Right. 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 So I want to take it back to like how we met. So y'all had the city
All
on
day.
fire. Y'all had the game on fire. Y'all was with Rough Riders at that time. Uh, I was with my sister. That's my manager. Shout out to Mimi. I'm with Suspense Recordings. Yeah, Mimi in there. You know, I'm with them. I'm you know, they trying to develop me into an artist. They got me taking my stuff to different labels and stuff like that. And I knew Cass for a little while. I knew Cass through Casper, through Otis, and my man Tess. And just so happenly, he was up there. I took my man Mr. Webb up there. Him and Cass was battling. And then me and Cass, we went and did a record. We did the
Yeah, yeah,
Gangsta Blood joint
that was a
and
good time.
Suspense
Like,
and
but that
Suspense
like
Studio. And then
that
Suspense had
project
took me to Lid
was working
House. He
on
took me
just
to
that
Liddy House.
environment
Yeah,
that was
I go
created
to
by
Liddy
that
House.
situation.
This was right after
That's where it
Cass and
started from,
Freeway
right? Because
battle.
that's
You know,
like New York
I
is
couldn't go
who
to New York. I couldn't even leave the city.
like
You know, that's a whole
the
nother
actual
story.
village is
I
who
couldn't
was
go up
like when
there at
it
that
came to the
time for
business, it
that.
started
So
getting
we was
weird,
in there watching.
right? Like you
We was
got to worry
watching the
about everything. It's like,
Freeway
yo, I
and
can't
Cassidy
chill and
battle.
focus on music. Like I
And
want
then
to chill and focus
Akbar
on
came
music.
in. You know, so
And
this is my
so,
first
at that
introduction to
time,
Ak. Ak come in.
2003,
This
2000,
Ak
sorry,
first time, you know, really getting to sit down and watch the tape. And then
it might have
afterwards,
got like
Liddy started playing me a whole
2014,
bunch of joints with Akbar.
Star Freestyle, right?
You know what I mean? Okay,
After
okay.
that, that was kind of
So
like the
actually, long
time when
story
I switched
short, that
over to
night, me and
music.
Ak, we wound up recording a whole
Me and
bunch of
Ak was like,
joints.
yo, we just
You know
going
what I
back
mean?
home
And
and
Ak
stay
was
grinding,
like
you
on
feel
a
me?
whole
Like,
different level
so,
of beast. Like
connecting
I
with
was
people at
just
that
flirting
time,
with the
that was
game. You know,
that
I
was the
was in the
grind that we
whole,
was
I was
at
into something
because
else. You know what I mean? Rapping wasn't, I
before we did
was,
anything else,
flirting with
right?
it.
Like,
So he definitely helped me with a whole
yeah.
lot of,
So
my penmanship
that was a
at that
beautiful
time.
experience for
And
me
then,
too, man.
I
Tapping
don't know.
people out there.
I met all three of y'all like in different spurts, which was crazy because y'all was in a group. You remember how we actually met? Did we meet at Liddy's? Okay. All right. I did meet you at Liddy's. I think you was coming to pick something up or something, right? How that? I said I think you was coming to drop something off or pick something up. Yeah. Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So like for me, man, like I'm just a people like energy. You know what I'm saying? Before
Man,
people was talking
man
about
upstairs.
energy, right? Like it's all vibe. Like, wasn't nobody talking about energy in 2003,
That's
2004, nothing
crazy.
like that.
Yeah, shout out, R.I.P. to
It's
Big
like,
Lid, because I remember like I met all three.
yeah,
So
like
I
whenever
didn't
I
even
sit
meet
back
you through
and
Ak or Kev. I
vibe with a
met you through
person and they
Lid,
go
because that's
hard
how
at
Lid
work,
used to
and you
be.
kind of got an
Yeah, Lid used to put
idea
the
of
beat on in
who
the
you are, and
studio
you
and then
kind
go
of
sit in front of the game
comfortable around you.
until you
Understand
ready.
that,
He
like,
ain't even gonna ask you
I'm
ready. You gotta
cool. Like,
come
I ain't
tap
there
him.
for
Though.
other
I'm
people.
ready. I'm ready to record.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
dope.
so whenever I come across that energy, I kind of gravitate towards
Yeah,
it.
and we
And then,
clicked
to continue on
automatically. It
as a
was so
family.
crazy. We clicked and
Like,
we ain't do song.
your sister, your
We
brother
ain't
was like,
jump
hey,
into like doing
energy, all
songs
good.
until
And
I
then it was
think
like
until
a couple
afterwards.
little
Until
connections would just come in,
after I had my little
kind of
situation,
tie
I
it
believe,
together. And it's
right?
like, you know what? It makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Definitely moving around a lot. I
Oh, yeah. Sin City. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
yeah, like 2000, yeah, like 2002, 2004. So 2004, quick crazy story. So believe it or not, Shiz is a huge. He played one of the biggest roles in my first major project, which is the I Want In mixtape. You know what I mean? So something happened with our family, and
Yeah,
we all had to get
yeah,
split up in a
yeah.
different, cities and neighborhoods. And somehow I wound up in Norristown, Pennsylvania, for 90 days. And all I had was a
We
studio
had some crazy
and a
times, man.
phone and a
Yeah.
whole
Also,
bunch
well,
of
that's
beats.
kind of like
So
that same
I remember
era. Like,
the
yeah.
first day I
So
hit
it
my
was
man
fine. Like,
Shiz up.
you
And
said,
yo, we used to be in there from day and
you saying
night just recording,
the other
bro. And I'm
entrepreneurs,
forever,
looking to
bro,
your
I'm
youth,
forever
like,
grateful
you know
for
what I'm
that,
saying?
man. I'm
That's
forever
what's
grateful
up.
for
Like,
that.
yeah, we was having
Like
a good
we
time
just like
together.
we recorded so many joints, dog, and it was like we was running that thing like a trap house. People just coming in, dropping 16s, dropping 32s, going
Right.
back to North Philly, back to Southwest. Somebody come in, drop some bars, going back to New York. So that was dope, man. And that wound up being a major project. That was the biggest project
I
of
mean,
my
I could.
career.
So
You know what I mean?
I wrote
And you
four
definitely
records on
played
the
a big
Rap
part
God
of helping
project.
me promote and move. Because at that time, we really ain't really know if we wanted if the
The
music
one,
was for us
the
anymore,
one was the lead
right?
single with Kiss and Eve. Got it all. Um, yeah, I wrote for the Swiss. I wrote on the um,
Definitely.
yeah, for that. I wrote, yeah, yeah. I wrote on
Right, definitely.
the Meth Chic and
Right,
Redman. I think that I wrote on there. Um, yeah. So like other stuff I can't really talk,
right,
can't really talk about,
right,
but yeah, got maintaining integrity. What's up?
right,
I said in the hush money.
right. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So let me
So
yeah, definitely,
I'm a,
man. So that's what I was about to
always
ask
hear
you.
people
So
use the
out of
term like
every, like all the
residual
dope
income,
ass
right?
artists in the city that at that time,
And
out of everything that
for
you had
me,
going on, like
residual
what made you
income is what
stop doing what you was
back
doing to come say, you know
those times
something?
were, right? Like
This I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go see what
I
Carlito doing. Like
this going on like
what
18
made you
years ago.
what made you
You know what I'm
gravitate to that
saying? Like,
situation
yeah,
and make that
yeah.
situation
Well,
as
actually, no,
special as it was,
20,
man? Because that
right?
was a
Right?
that was
Like,
like I remember more than
yeah.
anything. I remember
But
that time. I
all
remember
these
that
checks
90
come.
days of it
Some,
just locking in and then going to
early
work
on,
after
they
the
was
90
bigger
days.
because the music was circulating more. But they drop, they go up, they drop, they go up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so you get that for the rest of your life.
Definitely. You was the first person I ever heard talking about it on some real shit, especially people our age. Right. That's dope, man. Right.
All that. Yeah.
Right. Right. Definitely, man. Definitely. Definitely, man. I'm forever grateful for that, man. It's like y'all, I had
Yeah,
my thing going on, y'all had y'all thing going on. Next thing you know, we put
I
the
got
Sin
you. I'm
City
trying.
mixtape, together. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that was just such a great time, man. I'm forever
put me
grateful
on
for that.
that
I
too, right?
appreciate that. I appreciate like you showed me so
Yeah.
much, like by you coming up, you showed me a better way to record. You showed me how to you helped me with a whole lot of with the mixing and stuff. You helped me promote. So I appreciate that. So we took it from there. We was doing the music. You started your own record company, the Logan Valley Entertainment. That was dope. And then you had a mixtape. We put that mixtape out. Had that buzz in the street. We did a lot of shit together, bro. We was doing parties. When we started doing parties.
So like I had kids before I got into the game,
Yeah,
right?
definitely, definitely.
I had kids
Yeah,
around
definitely.
17. You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying?
So,
So it's like I was doing all that with kids. So I was always no, I
definitely.
was always family
Definitely.
oriented, right? So it's like
All right,
once I
so
got
let's talk about
um
transition now. So
once
you
once I
go
got into the
from,
music
being
business
in
and figured out
Philly,
what's
the
what it
being in
is,
New York, going on
what's
tour with
real,
Rough
what's
Riders,
not,
producing,
you know,
helping
what
produce
should be done,
some
what
major
should be
records
done.
with
Like you
some
start
artists. I don't
doing
know if
all
you can
these
share those
things,
names or not,
and then I got to look
but
around the people that I'm running with, and where they want to be at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
there we
What their
go.
vision is. If they got
So
vision,
y'all
if they
heard it,
don't, like I gotta examine all these things. And as
right?
time was going on,
Got it
right through all
all.
those years,
Name is in the
that's what I'm doing.
credits.
I'm paying attention, right? Like I'm soaking up game from I'm observing.
The Swiss and Busta
I'm
Rhymes joint,
observing
right?
everything as it's happening, right? From the
You heard me?
time we
The
started
Swiss and Busta
to
Rhymes joint, right?
the time I was like, yo, Cass, I holler at you. I'm gone, right? Like all through observation. No arguments,
Yup.
no hard
That's
feelings, no
dope.
nothing. Just observing like we not really going the same direction or we don't see things the same way.
So how?
I gotta
Yeah,
go
oh no, we
stand
gonna
on
leave it
people
right
that see
there. If we
things the
can't talk
same
about, we
way.
not gonna talk about. Ain't
So
nothing
I can't
nobody
find
business
nobody. I
anyway.
gotta stand on my
So,
own, right? Like,
quick question.
because at the end of the
Hell yeah,
day,
most definitely,
we
most
are
definitely. I mean,
individuals,
that's what you
right?
get the
So
checks
like,
for, right? The checks is
I
pretty
make a
much.
decision.
Don't say nothing. So let me ask you a
The
question.
penalties
So,
for it, right?
as
I
far as
can't I can't
writing
let you make a
with the
decision.
penmanship, how does
You know what I'm
that work?
saying?
Like,
And
how
I'm
do you, are you continuously
I'm gonna
getting
reap
paid
the
from the songs that you wrote back in,
the
2000,
good or the bad
2001,
from it,
2002?
right? Like yeah. So sometimes it ain't a benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So yeah. So I just started looking at things like that, and when things start adding up, um,
right,
I started venturing out on my own. That's how you got the label. That's how you got the
right,
solo
right,
projects, the switching, and switching things up a
20
little
years,
bit.
20 years ago.
But what I
Yeah,
learned
that's 20
was
years ago.
like you ain't gotta be. You could define and redefine yourself as many times as you
Right,
want, right? Like you ain't gotta be like one thing. You ain't gotta be a one trick pony.
right.
Like I
Wow, y'all
created
heard that,
Shiz.
rest of your life. Like
I created
you
Shiz on
taught me a
Instagram,
lot about the behind the scenes too. That I definitely
right?
appreciate because I remember like
Like
I'm
when
like,
I built Shiz Lansky, I was showing.
how
That's
does
why
this guy have time to be in the
I'm
studio
comfortable
like
with
9
showing.
a.m. to like 2 o'clock in the morning,
Sean
and
created Shiz
sometimes
Lansky.
we'll leave.
We'll
I
show him
mean,
create
go
next,
out from 10 to 2, we right back in the
right? So
studio, and
sometimes it was
still
just
you
a
had your own
reset. Like
crib, you had your own car,
yeah,
you was buying
sometimes you
new
just got to
equipment for your
reset. So I did
studio
a
all the time, and
reset.
then I remember you breaking that
Like when I
down to me.
walk,
So
so
it's
the
very, very
last project,
important
the
to,
last major
get your
project was
publishing,
Dash
get your
Bar
royalties
Belt.
going. So that's dope. So
That
let's
was the
talk about
last major
transition. So you go
project,
from the
and
transition of being a hip hop
that's when I bought
artist,
the whole, bought the whole
owning your
Larsiny
own
family, came back
label,
together, packed
to
things up, put
becoming
things up in
this
his eyes.
entrepreneur that we see
We
now.
sat, we had
We have this
conversations,
entrepreneur.
and I tried to
You
do
got
it because
you got your photography business going
I
on.
wanted to
You
do
know,
it
you have your t-shirt business going on. I
the way
need
we
that
came
shirt
into
too right
that.
now
Like that
because
was my,
people
that's always been my vision
they too
because
damn close to me in
I
Target. I
knew
mean, I'm like,
how
yo, back
heavy,
up, man. Too close, man. So I need that. I need
yeah,
that on the front and
I
the
knew how
back
heavy it
though.
was,
You
bro.
know
So
what
it was
I
like,
mean?
yo,
Yeah, I
I
need it
had
on
to
the
put
back
that
too.
together.
You back up a
5 months,
little bit.
they
All
got
right. So you got the t-shirt business
right.
going
That's what it
on.
was. That's always the mindset.
You got
Like
the
when you
family
get
thing
through a
going on. So
project,
what was
when
the
you start doing
transition from
business,
you being,
according to
traveling, doing your
our
music,
intelligence
very, very
on top of
into
our
your whole
talents,
craft, to
we
this
unstoppable.
leveling up and being a grown
Cash
man and being a
intelligence
huge
too.
inspiration? Like when I see you with your family, bro, I'm like,
Uh,
that's goals right there.
yes,
Like, how did that transition pan out for you?
yeah. So the vision just wasn't, it wasn't going the direction that
Wow.
I saw it.
Right.
I saw it being fit. Right. It wasn't. I wanted to be a part of.
Right.
So you start bringing in
No
outside
excuses.
elements. That was the problem in the beginning. You start add. I don't just add anything or anybody to my circle. You know me. You know all my friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you you. You know all my friends, right? Because you've been
Right.
around, and all my friends have been around. So it's like I don't just add anything to the pot just because it pop up.
Facts.
And that's what
Facts.
what he started doing. So we at that time we moving on his movement, well his momentum because he got the J record situation. Yeah, so
Right.
we
Wow.
you got to make a decision. It's like, all right, do I want to go the direction that
Right.
he trying to take it, or do I want to stick to my own thing, right? Like, and I chose to stick to my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
Going this way. Yeah.
God up came home, bro.
Right.
Right, God up came home.
Right.
Yeah,
Definitely. Definitely. Right.
hmm
Right. I'm gonna reap the benefits
Oh
from
no,
it.
listen, I take
Yeah.
Shiz Lansky too. I take that all day. Like,
Right. Definitely.
that's all
Yeah.
me. Yeah,
Right. Definitely.
yeah, yeah.
Right. You don't have to have all your eggs in one basket.
Don't.
Right. Wow.
So
Yeah.
I was
Right.
always
I like
already
that.
into photography and all that. Like I've been doing that
Right.
since I was a kid. So like as I got older, I mean as I
Which we need
I
to talk
started getting
about.
into music, certain things just kind of go to the side.
Right.
But when we used to be out, like you see me posting all the old pictures and all
Right.
that, right? Like I I used to take those. I used to have people take them for us, right? Like so I was always into capturing certain stuff. So when I yeah, so
Yeah.
after
Them too.
I parted ways with the
Right.
whole situation the last time. I came home and was just chilling. I'm like, yo, like, all right, I didn't have too much freedom throughout my
Right.
life. Like, you know, I ain't about to be going to
Yeah, that's grown
go,
man shit. Leveled up.
yeah, like that ain't gonna that ain't gonna work for me, right? So, like, I mean, I'll do it if I need to.
Major. Yeah,
We lock
major.
in when you need to lock in, but it ain't gonna be no long term situation, right? I'm just here for the paper, right? Like, so when I'm thinking, like, all right, well, what else? Like, what else are you into? Right? Like that's just you, like something that you'd be
Right.
comfortable doing, something
So
that
what
you
happened the
be
second
content
time?
with
What
doing.
happened the second time
Like
around?
I'm
So after you
like,
tried to patch things up,
I
and I
thought
seen y'all,
photography, but I ain't
tried to
finish
make a
right away. So
move,
what
and
I was
then
doing was like when I'm at family events and stuff like that, like I'd be taking photos, right? Like I pull up to a party, I'm taking photos, but I'm just doing it just because I want to capture my people.
right,
Right? Like, I got elders that ain't
right,
here no more. I got
wow,
amazing pictures of, like, I'm just doing this for
yes,
that. But
definitely,
one day somebody was like, yo, you got a business card? And I'm like,
oh definitely,
nah, I
definitely
don't. I'm
do.
like, yeah, I'm like,
Rap
nah, I don't
name
do
and
that
real
like that.
names. That's
Like,
how
what
it's
you
supposed to
mean? Like,
be.
nah, I got this event coming up. I want to see if you could, do the nah. Right. So I heard it like maybe like 10 times before I was like, yo, you know what? Let me go get some business
Yeah,
cards. You know what I'm saying? So I went and I picked up some business. I went and picked up some business cards. I put the wrong phone number on there.
correct.
I put the Yeah, I put the wrong phone number on it, and I put the phone number backwards or something. But I bought the cards, and the next time somebody asked me, I gave them a card.
Right,
Right? Like,
as you
and
should.
I did
Great
my first
decision.
session was probably like it was a maternity session.
That's dope.
I shot it in
That's
like
dope.
West
Yeah, I
Philly at
remember y'all
somebody's
tried y'all,
crib.
y'all
I didn't even
tried to
have a
make that
studio.
happen, and I'm like, damn,
Crib was
what
small.
happened that fast?
Yo, the
You know what I
crib was
mean? But
small as
me and you,
hell.
when we talk,
It was a
we don't talk about things like
and
that.
they
We
had the
talk
old
about,
furniture.
our
The
families, how
old
you
furniture
doing,
up in there.
what's
Like you
going
really
on.
have to
So I
space to
ain't asked
work.
you. So
Like,
we got it.
but
Everybody got it
I shot
firsthand right
that
here.
for
So you
like
come back home.
I think
How
on the
did you
first
get
day like
into? Were you always
$20.
into art and photography?
Like
Like,
she was
cause
like
I go on
friend
your
of
page right now. I see
she was like
all the
a
art,
family member's
the incredible
cousin
pictures.
now.
I
She just
actually,
connected
guys,
somehow.
I got
Like,
my
yo,
brand
I'll
new
do this
book
for you
out.
for
It's called Hype.
$50.
Hungry, young,
I'm
passionate
like,
entrepreneur,
yeah.
and
So I'm
Shiz
like, hold up.
Lansky. Well, my bad, no more of that. Sean,
I
my,
just did
my
that in like 30
all
minutes.
day. That's
You know what
I
I'm
love both
saying?
names. So
Right,
my
right.
brother, so my brother
And
Shiz
so as
Lansky,
time went on, I
he's
just
the
kind
one
of
who
built it up.
actually took the picture. He took the
Yeah,
picture that's on the
and
cover.
it kind of
So I
came. It
flew up to
just came. Same
Philly.
thing with
I
friendships,
flew up
man.
to Philly a couple of days
I put
before
myself in
Thanksgiving. You know,
position,
man, our family we used to always,
right? Like I show up
go to
and like just kind of
Thanksgiving
let
in
things happen, and
Philadelphia or
everything
to
kind of
Orlando.
transition.
Just so
You know what
happened we was
I'm saying?
going to Philadelphia. I
And
hit my
so
brother up, said, "Yo, I need a photo shoot." We went up there. He asked me what I wanted. I told him what I wanted, and he delivered. And then that was what 3 years ago. That was like 2017, right? So I
no,
kept those pictures
I
in a
got
tuck
paper
all
now.
that time for the perfect opportunity. How crazy is that? So
most
now, like that's gonna be
most
forever
people's
known
paper
as
now.
being the
I
picture
got
for the
paper
cover of
now.
my first book. So this the man behind that. So how did you get into like the whole photography and art aspect of your life?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
like it. Wow. Kept
So
you're getting the moments.
again, man, relationships, bro. Like I built relationships. If you can find somebody
Right.
to say something bad about me, man, like yeah, it's always somebody. But I try to build relationships, man. I try to make them genuine. So like me and
Nine
like
to
same
five
thing.
it
Like when
up.
me and you
Yeah.
talk, me and Swift don't
Sheesh.
talk. Won't
Right.
necessarily like talk music or nothing like that. We might
Definitely.
talk family or old
Definitely.
times or something like that. Like,
Right.
but he saw what I was doing. So
Right. Yeah.
when I when Instagram hit like 2012. So when Instagram hit, like, yeah, it did 2012. So when Instagram hit, we following each other, and he started seeing me post work, like yo, you don't, yeah, that's what I'm doing. He's
Right.
like, yeah, all right, when I be having stuff that's coming up, man, I got you, like, and he
Definitely.
invited me up to. He was working with this foundation, the Gordon Parks Foundation, and he invited me out.
Right.
like, yo, he hit me one day, randomly, like, yo, you gotta come out to this event, whatever. So I'm like, all right, okay, look,
What?
I forgot about it totally, bro. He hit me. So the day of, and this a jewel right here, man. Like, so I'm gonna give you the jewel, and then I'm gonna give you the story. The jewel is like you gotta be present. If you want something
That's
to
what's
happen
up.
for you, the shit ain't gonna happen for you from your crib. It ain't gonna happen for you
Yeah, I've been there before too, man.
from
I've been there
your
before.
mind.
1,000 cards out, wrong
You gotta
number.
be present. Like you gotta be there, wherever there is, right? So like, if you, for me, it was being in that room, getting there, getting right. For me to all
That's
those
dope.
songs that I talk about
That's
that I
dope.
wrote, I was present. Niggas, no, wasn't nobody calling me to come write them.
Okay.
I knew everybody was in the studio, right? Like, and I went to the
Gotta
studio
start
and I was
somewhere,
like,
right?
yo, yo, you got a hook for that, right? I'm present. They in there, they in there struggling with the hook. Yo,
Wow.
you got a hook for that? Yo, this is what I got. Oh, yo, that's it right there. That's how I got it all. That's how I got the joint with Even Kids. That's the lead single.
Right.
I walked up to I
That was
walked
the
up to E.
bridge
I
right
was
there.
like, yo, you got a hook for that? She was like, no. And I ran. The hook was a little different though. It was initially it was
Right.
like give. So she said in the one that we recorded, I don't
Right.
want your dough. I don't want your car. I don't want your right. But in the original one, it was give me your dough. Give me your juice. You know what I'm saying? It was like
Right.
give me. She no, I ain't even into that. I got my own.
So you just pretty
So
much
I
you
flipped
just
it
you pretty much
right, and
you
she
already
recorded. And
liked you was already in love with
that's
pictures, so
how
you
that
just
happened.
start,
Ain't nobody called me
just
for that.
perfecting your craft. You didn't go to any type of schools or anything
I
like
was
that
present.
to perfect
So
it.
I say that to say
That's dope. That's dope. You heard that? Got paid to learn. I
observing
came
and
up
being
there.
present, right? Like, and that's how that happened. So
You got
fast
paid to
forward,
learn. I came up there.
he hit
I
me and
got my
told me
pictures
about
took,
it,
and I'm forever
and I
grateful
happened to
for that.
log
Thank
on
God that I held
Instagram
on
that
to them
day.
joints because now I
Boom,
get to
son. It's
use
like
them
one
for
o'clock in the afternoon.
different
The
different
event started
things
at 6
projects
in
I
New
have
York.
coming on. So all right, now you're
So
into the
I
photography
seen him
business.
post
Your first
the invite
shoot,
and
you
looking
just
at the
got
date. I'm
paid
like, damn, that's the date.
$50.
So I hit him like, yo,
And
that's the
that
day. He
was the
like,
bridge
yeah.
right there.
Mind
Because
you,
next,
I got my son,
now you're flying out. I see
right?
you
Little
out
Shiz,
there.
like
Swiss
he at
was
the
calling
time,
you up. You had his
sponsored.
birthday
I got my
parties,
son,
multiple
his
events
mom
with
at
Swiss
work.
Beats.
I
Doing all
don't
the
got a
camera work. How
haircut.
did that come to
My
play? Like,
suit,
how did you
it's a
wind up linking
gala.
up
My
with
suit
Swiss?
ain't I don't know where my suit like everything just all over the place. It's like 1, 2 o'clock. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna make it. I ain't going. This is what I tell myself. I'm like, yo,
That
I
ain't
ain't gonna
gonna
make it.
happen.
Right. Then I was like, yo, like what mean more? The
Right.
opportunity of what's in this room? Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, the opportunity of what's in this room or the fact you ain't got a fresh line right now. Right? So I'm like, the
I think
fuck's fine. I'm gonna just go up. I
2012.
don't know none of these people like that. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
just
think
go up there.
2012.
Like I wasn't looking to threw the suit on. My cousin G Boy, he
Yeah,
was working at
2012.
Amtrak at the time. I hit him like, yo, bro, I need to be in New York by 6.
Wow.
Right? He like, yo, come through, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I get up there, man, and the rest was history because like that room, everybody that's somebody in the art world present. And
Right.
I could walk up to him and talk to him just like I could walk up to you on the street. You know what I'm saying? And you coming
Wow.
through a particular people, so it's not like you got to really sell yourself to people. Like you coming,
Okay.
hey, this this Shiz, this Sean, like how yeah, like we all come from the same
Nope.
similar background, man. So we a lot of times the rooms that we in, a lot of they don't
Right.
come from like our background. So for
Right.
us, it's like we here, like we good, like not what you say.
Wow. Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
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 When opportunity knocks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, right. When the
You
opportunity
should got
knocks, no
one.
one don't have a hook. I got one for you. Boom. Right. Damn, that's dope.
Okay.
That's, yes, it was. Still get played everywhere.
Possibly. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
got it all.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. It was the opposite. Right. Right. That's dope. Wow. You was there.
Yeah.
Observing the situation. Opportunity knock. Let me slide up in that thing. That's dope. That's dope right there.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Mhm.
Damn. Right.
Mhm. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You there, Shiz? Yeah, I can hear you now. Wow. That's deep.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right. Rest is history.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's dope.
Appreciate you.
Right.
Bro,
Right.
I'm in a
How
space
did
where
how did
so
how did he present you? Like
just
how
go
did
back and
Swiss
go
Beats
forward, right?
present you
So
once you
like
came up there?
the only reason why like I don't
Cause you was
really
with every picture. You like every picture.
do music right now is because it's a feeling for me,
That's dope. That's dope.
right? Like so before it was like, and this is the reason why I walked away. Before I
Element.
was trying to
Yeah.
make a living out of it, right? And it's like the moment you start trying to make a living out of it, you kind of lose.
Right.
Like I just love writing and hear myself, bro. Like when I
Right.
my
Yeah. I could.
comparison, people that in the
I
industry
could
that
I
I was
could
getting
tell
compared
I
to
could
was
tell
like
y'all you
Nas and
guys have a
Cole,
real genuine
like
relationship because I remember
that was
my
the
first
bar
time
for
meeting
me.
Swiss was at
That
Club Deco,
yeah, so it's like I look back
2001.
like,
Allen
damn,
Iverson was having a
all
party
my uncles
there,
do, bro. Like I
and
ain't out here
my guy brother and
you
Joey
know, be
Molino,
able
they was
to
actually running before Joey
put myself
Molino, the
across
stuff
as an
happened with
honest
him.
nigga,
They were
however. Like I
actually,
just like writing dope
going
shit,
50-50 on
especially
the
with pushing.
club. And matter of fact,
That's
this
what
was
it is. So
2000.
it's
This was
like I
2000.
gotta get back to that
And
space. Like right now, it's just kind of like
no, it was
I just take
2001. I was the doorman there.
so
I was the one collecting
yeah.
the money
If
when
I
everybody
if
came in.
something come across,
And Swiss was there. They
it
was
come up
upstairs.
and I get that.
He was up there with like AI and a couple other people.
Second,
I don't know, you might have been there.
yeah,
And my brother-in-law came and brought me up
yeah.
there, and he didn't remember
If
me.
I get that, man, I'm on it.
But I remember this. How I know
Right
you guys
now,
have a
man, I'm
real
just
genuine
kind of like
relationship because
you know
two
what I'm
winters
saying.
ago when you came there,
Just
remember I
right
came and
here.
picked you
You know
up,
what I'm
and
saying?
we went and messed up
Second
with
state.
Swiss, and like
Yeah.
it was you introduced me to Swiss, and everywhere he went, he was like bringing us like, come on, come on. So I knew like this dude got me. He was like Bust, like the biggest artist in the world there. Busta Rhymes there, and freaking Noriega,
Oh
Fat
yeah.
Joe, all these
Yeah.
people there, and he pulling you. And you
Yeah.
pulling
You
me
right.
with you. So I knew, I'm like, damn, like,
Yeah.
Swiss really have a genuine love and respect for my brother. You know what I mean? So that's dope, man. I appreciate him sending you that invite because that might have been the best thing that ever happened. Like I love seeing you work the way you work with your photography and your art. It's funny because I think we was having this conversation like a week ago or 2 weeks ago about going back to the basics of Instagram, right? Like how remember we was talking about posting. It was I think it might have been last week or 2 weeks ago. Like yo, we gotta post more. We both was like, we gotta post more. And next thing you know, we both flooding the shit out of Instagram. I'm posting like I was only posting like 4 times a day. Sometimes I miss a day. Now we both posting like 8, 10, 12 times a day. And I'm not gonna lie, like since I can only imagine. I want you to talk about it. Like this quarantine might have been the best thing that ever happened to me in my whole entire life. Like this is the best I've been on my creatively. This is the best I've been in a long time financially. You know what I mean? So I remember us having that conversation. I was telling my wife, I was like, yo, man, me and Shiz had a conversation, and I sat back. And then next thing you know, I see you, because I got you on my notifications. I see you posting shit. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta post something too. You know what I mean? It was like we pushing each other. It was like we pushing each other without even knowing we pushing each other, man. So I appreciate, that phone conversation we had last week or 2 weeks ago. The shit flying all over the place. You know what I mean? I'm glad. I appreciate Swiss for inviting you to that gala because this is the side of you that I love seeing. You see what I'm saying? I love seeing this, man. It created a beast because honestly, like when I was coming to Philly, the 2 days early, I was just coming to just kick it with you. Remember at first we was just supposed to go to Fridays with Chili's and meet up and have some drinks. And then I was like, something, I want to get some pictures. And remember I went to the car, got my suitcase, and we just went in for a couple hours. So and it's 10,000 photographers in Philly. I was like, man, if I'm gonna rock with someone, I'm gonna rock with my boy. Not just because he the shit at it, because he real good and he passionate about it. You see what I'm saying? So that's dope, man. That's dope, man. So next question: would you ever go back to doing music, like anything with music?
People that don't let nobody trick you out your spot, out of position. You got something good going, right? And whether you get home or whether you keep going what you got going, it
Right.
it all comes down to one
Definitely.
decision. Who making that decision? You or him? For
Right.
your life, though, right? Like clearly he don't care about his because he think you over here with me, right? Like you ain't worrying about you. So it was like,
Right.
all right, what's the best decision for the both of us for right now, right? Like
Definitely. Definitely. Lyrical poetry. Lyrical
yeah,
poetry.
yeah, that almost went crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Like, but people be thinking, and this whole like the whole idea
Right.
of the streets and these concepts of what you supposed to be and what you're not supposed to be.
Definitely. No, I feel you on
Like
that. It,
a lot of the not moving out came from dudes that I know that move out.
that itch. Get that itch. Like, all right,
Right?
let's
Like
go.
they
That's
like,
dope.
listen, nah, Shiz, look, if you handle yourself and get up out of there. If you could get up out of there first, just get up out of there.
That's dope, man.
Right? Like,
So
and that's what right now. If you
minus
can't get up
minus
out of there,
the compare our the
right?
compare to give the people that's on here
Come
like
out on top at
our
least,
relationship
right? Like,
minus the
and
slimy stuff
that's
Tommy
the
did on
mindset.
Belly.
So
Like that's how our relationship, that's how our
I don't handle
conversations
things
used to
differently.
be.
It's a matter of
I'm
knowing
like
and not
in,
knowing.
I'm like in 12th grade. You know what I mean?
So
I'm like in 12th
you was
grade.
receptive to stuff
I mean,
like
I
that,
just had,
right?
I
Like
just, I just
you
was
just
so
you know
focused. Like my
you got it.
mentality
I'm like,
was
yo,
was older. I'm like in 12th grade.
Shiz, why?
I'm still kind of wild, and we used to be
You
in a
receptive
car
to
just having some cut. And used to
somebody
all
that's
like you
not
had.
receptive
I'm
to
talking about
what
like 2000,
you're moving with
2001. Like your
because
energy was just already like on the spiritual
whatever
tip.
you
Street, something
whatever you
popped
bring
off.
through.
Somebody was getting their ass kicked.
If I'm
Or
standing
something was
next to
happening.
you,
Something bad was happening if it
you
had to.
come to
But you was
me.
always on that spiritual energy, man, and trying to
No,
calm me
no,
down
no,
to have
no question.
spiritual
I mean, we
energy,
can bring it
man.
back.
And
Yeah,
it's
that's up
like
to you.
now all the stuff that people were doing as
Yeah.
far as like
So
personal development and stuff, you was doing that 20 years ago. Like as long as I
yeah.
know.
So
That's crazy.
and I start looking at it like that. Right. So you remember I used to keep a lot of people around me. Right. Remember I used to not just random people, but like a lot of dudes that
Right.
I grew up with, or I believed, and I saw that they had talent. So it was always trying to put people in position to bring people
Right.
around. But it's like
In and out of the dumb
when I
shit
realized
already.
like
They's
the
already out of the dumb
mentality
shit already.
ain't right. It don't align with mine. Not that it's got to be with mine. It just got to be moving in a forward direction. If it ain't moving forward, I got to step away from it. Yeah, because you can bring it all down. Like
Right.
yeah, so that's that, man. You wanna reset and come back?
Yeah, definitely. 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 Right. Now you got me out of a life threatening situation. Yup. Right. Definitely. Right. Right. Wow. Right. Right. Definitely. Right. Oh, he almost right. Right. Now I appreciate that, man. That's forever. Like we have so many memories. That's another one that's like forever stuck in
There
my
we
heart,
go.
man. Cause I'm
Yeah,
I'm, I'm thinking like, damn,
yeah.
woo.
What's
If
up?
Shiz wasn't around,
Man.
right,
So the beauty about there's an upside and a
right,
downside to my
exactly,
business, right? Like the
right,
upside is I could book something out ahead and have 50% of
right,
my fee from the
definitely,
day I book it,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Like the downside for
Then you
this
gotta,
particular situation
different
is
story.
um
Yeah,
we three
definitely,
months in
definitely,
now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
definitely.
when it first hit, everybody started panicking. So everything that I had lined up for March, April,
Oh yeah, definitely.
May, month,
I was a
about to
little
be
hot
drip
here, but
money
I
out the truck,
listened. I listened when I
right?
had to.
Or didn't
Right,
even, was getting ready to take, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Some I had to get back, right? But I looked at it like this though, bro. Like
Bring to us.
this ain't even nothing. Like everybody taking
Instagram
a
got
hit
us for
right
two
now,
minutes.
or took
These
one in
bastards.
the last initially. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah, we can. So let me. I'll let you finish that. Then I got another question. Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Always there. Moving backwards. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Let's reset real fast, guys. We're gonna come right back. Log back in. Gonna give you like another 5, 10 minutes. My phone about to die. Ooh, can't wait to eat that pizza. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? We're gonna go about another 5 minutes. We're gonna take some couple questions too. We're gonna go like another. Guys, any questions you have? Drop your questions. Drop your questions below. Ah, my guy, what's up, baby? Oh man, we gotta put some work in, man. ASAP. All right, get Shiz. All right, we're showing that. Oh, there we go. Wow. Shark Gang. Yo, yo. There we go, bro. So, question. So since we've been on quarantine for the past 2.5 months, I know Philly, y'all probably been on quarantine a little. We on a strict quarantine too in Miami. We can't. There ain't no point in going outside around here. So what you been doing to keep yourself creative throughout this quarantine? What you been doing to motivate yourself, and also like what you been doing to help generate an income? Right. Correct. Right. Yeah. Definitely. About to be June. Sheesh. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whew. Oh, definitely. Yeah.